Hurricane watches and warnings have been posted along a large section of the central Gulf Coast.
A public health emergency has been declared along the Gulf Coast.
Water everywhere, up to the roof, up to the ceiling.
Many people still trapped.
The first firefighters want the houses, got people out.
We have no power.
On track across South Florida.
Hurricane Rita made landfall.
Fire now threatens New Orleans.
He is infected.
10-4. Do we have resources?
305. There are firefighters here. Brave individuals coming into this area.
When Hurricane Katrina laid waste to the Gulf Coast, spreading her horror for hundreds of miles inland, members of 45 IAFF locals in Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas were on the front line.
Trees were down everywhere. The wind was unbelievable.
We lost power about 6:15. About 6:20, the windows started to blow in.
We had 4 stations that went underwater.
Firefighters stayed on the job.
We're attempting to help the Coast Guard make a rescue here, John.
They battled fires, rescued survivors, and recovered the dead.
We didn't have other vehicles down here to help us out. They commandeered boats, they want the houses, got people out, and this is areas where they had 12, 15 to 18 feet of water.
Most of the guys on their own with their own personal boats started boat rescues, and there's estimates they saved thousands of lives.
Our New Orleans firefighters did a yeoman's job, putting aside the dangers in that toxic soup that we were in, day after day.
They agonized over the safety of loved ones hundreds of miles away, their homes and vehicles damaged or entirely destroyed.
It's about 75% of firefighters lost pretty much everything they own except whatever they had in their vehicles today, and then a lot of us even lost our vehicles as well.
My house wound up with 16 feet of water in it, and there's nothing left.
I had to let my daughters go to St. Louis. They're up there with an aunt. They've begun school, and I just don't know when I'll ever get to see them.
The IAFF response was swift, immediate, and focused. Get members whatever they need, when and where they need it, without red tape.
Our job right now is to respond as we can to our members.
IAFF officers and staff were among the first to bring water and essentials to members throughout the region. The IAFF set up a command center to re-establish communications and bring emergency food, clothing, and supplies for IAFF members in need. Medical staff came with medicine, vaccinations, medical monitoring, and even crisis counseling.
The International, they provided us some food and housing. Even though it's a mattress on a gym floor, it's more than I got to go home to.
When we got the news that the International was behind us and they was coming down with people, and they came down and helped in our rotation of firefighters and started giving us supplies, it really boosted morale.
The IAFF has done a wonderful job. This is a well-oiled machine down here.
IAFF staff arranged transportation to help firefighters and their families. They distributed checks for urgent expenses. All in all, the IAFF was able to give affected members financial assistance totaling $1,750,000.
Our guys lost everything. You know, you don't have any money for gas, you don't have any money for transportation, and the IAFF has stepped in and done a tremendous job.
First thing I said is, sign here, you need to go give some blood, get your blood checked. Went from there, I said, okay, go pick up your check. Check? $500 check, go pick it up. Felt a lot better that I didn't get left out, you know?
The IAFF found supplies and crews to help get homes back in order. It also set up housing matching services to find hundreds of members places to live. IAFF members from all over the country came to help their brothers and sisters affected by the storm.
These guys are busting their butts, you know, they come out here, and without them, I don't think we could have did it on our own.
We came out here just basically to try to help out any way, shape, or form that we could.
We're here trying to support the local fire departments, let them know that there is hope.
Being able to get some of the houses cleaned up, you know, while they're on duty, you know, was a big thing, you know. just to know that, that the resources were there, that, you're not in this by yourself.
It's very difficult for them to go out there and do their job while they're worried about their family.
You can see my house, y'all. My house.
When our brothers came in from out of town, it gave us a chance to release them, to set their families up in other states. It was a tremendous help.
It was nice being here, especially when they came and greeted us. They talked to us right away. They were so happy to see us.
Just 2 weeks after Katrina, area locals attended an IAFF summit to assess immediate needs and ensure that Congress would hear the real story.
We need to have a clear view on what your operations looked like, to what extent you had operation in those critical first few days.
County EOC flooded and all the 9/11 system was out.
Hopefully we can learn from this and plan better for the next time and be a part of that planning.
Secretary of Homeland Security Michael Chertoff also came to the IAFF Command Center in the wake of the storm.
We think we're playing a vital role in helping the departments, but more importantly, helping the people that are out there protecting the public and still trying to function and do their job.
We really want to make sure that we have a place at your table, and we're going to have a place at the congressional table. And it's not going to be to find fault, but it is going to be to find, where the systems work and, more importantly, where the systems broke down. We're going to really be looking forward to that opportunity.
With an effective support structure in place, when Hurricane Rita hit Louisiana and Texas 3 weeks after Katrina, the IAFF was ready.
We knew that we needed to provide our members a place to sleep, rest and recover, and a place to eat. We saw during our Rita operations the very best of this IAFF.
The IAFF was exemplary. The speed at which they showed up, the work that they did for us, and not only helping us at our stations, but working on our homes, will never be forgotten.
Just 4 weeks after Hurricane Rita, Hurricane Wilma's fury was unleashed on southern Florida.
You watch these hurricanes and you watch these storms come through, and it's just been a bad year, and our people have been on the line, putting their life on the line.
No matter where or when disaster may strike, firefighters are not alone. The IAFF is always on the front line.
All IAFF members are supporting us now, and everywhere I've been, firemen have their hands out to us. People around the state do, around the country.
The IAFF is not here for a cup of coffee. They are here, forever. They will support you, and they will do what it takes going forward.
I can't thank all of the firefighters that have come from all over the United States and Canada. We will always remember those acts of kindness.